Hi, my name is Paul Grogan.
And I'm Rick Howard.
And we're going to be doing a playthrough of Mission 2 of the Mandalorian Adventures. Right, so we finished Mission 1 not long ago, and we're now going to dive into Mission 2, which we haven't played before.
We survived.
We did, just about.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be all new to us.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen Mission 1, I'd go back and watch that one first, because we're not going to be recapping the rules, but we're now going to be diving straight into Mission 2.
Well, there are new rules in Mission 2.
There are going to be some new rules. We'll explain them because we're going to be reading them because we've not played this, so we don't know. Now, what we didn't show you is that at the start of Mission 1, there was a bit of a comic book strip that sets the scene and tells you the story. So we have that at the start of Mission 2.
Looks pretty.
So, Mandalorian says, what are your plans for it? Do you want to be that guy?
You have taken both commission and payment. Is it not the code of the guild that these events are now forgotten?
And then I'm going to get in my ship, and then I'm going to turn around, and then I'm going to walk towards the door.
And then changes his mind, doesn't he?
And then I'm going to go and
He changes his mind.
shoot some
He
stormtroopers.
wants to get it back.
I'm going to shoot another stormtrooper, and I'm going to steal off with the green thing, and then I'm going to carry it away. And then this is another guy.
Welcome back, Mando. Now, put the package down.
Okay, right.
Oh, rest
So-
in peace.
Mission 2 is Escape from Navarro. The characters this time are the Mandalorian, which is me, and Paz Vizsla does not start on the map.
I'll jetpack in a minute.
Before Paz Vizsla performs their first action of the game, that player places this character in any space within range 1 of another character, me. And at that point, we reveal all threats in that space, ignoring enemy abilities. Okay, so you come in when you perform your first
Reveal
action.
all threats in that space.
Yeah, so if you come in on a space with threats, you reveal them.
But I don't have to go next to you and you start over here.
Yeah, but I could go first. So
Move.
I take the first action,
see.
I move, and then you come
I
in.
fly in. Okay.
Our objective is to escape with the child.
He's no longer the asset.
No.
He's now the child.
All characters and the child are in the gold space with no enemies at the end of any player's turn. So all characters and the child have got to be in there, and there can't be any enemies.
Right.
And we lose if one of the characters is defeated. So to set up the game, we need to place the child, which is this little standee here,
Oh.
in the...
It's
It's here.
the teardrop kind of space.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
there. Okay. So we now need to read the rules on pages 14 and 15 of the rulebook to learn how to use the child token, new enemy abilities, and more. We also have the guide. Actually, we're skipping ahead. We should have done the guide first, shouldn't we?
So the guide deck, it says, after you complete your first game, win or lose, flip this card and follow instructions. It's the end of first game.
We should have done
Congratulations on completing your first game. Go watch the other video. Add the following 13 cards of the guide deck to your game. These cards are used in all future games, even if they refer to components not used in every mission, such as the child. So we get 2 new rules cards.
So 13 new cards.
Look at those 2.
Yep.
These are called new game rules. Read both sides of the cards aloud.
Okay, we'll do that in a minute.
And 8 skill cards and 3 event cards. Shuffle these into their matching decks.
Okay, so it'll be 8 skill cards, 1 for each character.
Yep. So those ones, those are G11, you can go. And these are the 3.
3 new events. These get shuffled into here.
So, and then it says begin second game. When you're ready to play your next game, either set up mission 2 or replay mission 1.
So you could now just replay mission 1 with these same rules.
And with
So
additional cards.
with the new rules.
Yes.
Right. So, new rules. Tactical skill cards. So our new cards that we've just got don't have a value in the top left, but they've got a funny icon instead. And it says these cards have powerful abilities, but 0 strength.
That's the big rhino thing the Mandalorian fights. And he gets it emblazoned on his armour.
Ah, yes. When you play a tactical skill card to an action slot, you do not use that action's ability.
Right? Okay.
Okay? You may use the skill ability if you played it to the action slot listed on the card. Okay, so if I play that to attack, I get to do this. There's no point in playing that.
Yeah,
there.
why would you play somewhere else then?
During your event step, treat this action slot as if it had exactly 5 strength,
Oh.
regardless of other cards and tokens.
Oh. But you can't do the same one twice, though, can you?
No.
So it's always going to be. If it was at 4, it depends what it does.
Interesting.
'Cause that's 5 damage.
So tactical skill cards. During the event step, both of these action slots will have 5 strength and will each cause an event but no crisis.
But could do something. Yeah, it's like a 5
Yeah.
damage. That's nice.
Okay.
But my one's a move of 3.
Right,
But
so-
over stuff.
New tactical skill cards.
We also have.
Rescuing the child and the child flees. So some missions use the child token. This one. When you perform any action in the child's space, you may rescue it. Place the child token on your character card. You are now carrying it. You may do this at any time during the action, even when moving through the child token space.
Okay.
You cannot rescue the child if it is carried by another character or enemy. When an enemy carrying the child is defeated, drop the child in its space. You cannot intentionally drop the child or give it to other characters.
Onto its head.
You also cannot rescue the child if it fled this turn. See back of card. Right, the child flees. If you are dealt damage while carrying the child, it flees to an adjacent space.
I see.
It must flee to a space containing an enemy or face-down threat, if able.
Oh,
If you block all of the damage, then the child does not flee.
okay.
You're still carrying it. Some events can cause the child to flee without dealing damage. Simply follow the rules above. Right. So, new rules, and it did say, pages 14 to 15 of the rule book.
Is it going to be describing those?
It might just be that. So,
With a bit more detail.
If a character has the child, put it on their character card.
Yeah.
When nobody's got the child, it's placed on the board. Yep, it's basically that.
And there's additional enemy abilities.
Right, there are some additional enemy abilities,
on the tokens, I guess.
but I don't know if we're going to see them.
Well, it said 14, 15, didn't it?
Where? Yeah. So read the child rules on pages 14 to 15. Oh yeah, new enemy
So we
abilities.
shuffled in 3 new event cards.
Right. So we might read these when we get to them.
Yeah.
There is grapple. Enemies deal you damage if you move out of its space.
Much like Sentry, but
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a mission effect. Consult the mission briefing.
Is it this?
Yeah,
Speeder?
it's this. Sabotage. After this enemy moves during the event step, disrupt the action slot with the lowest total strength, which means we take a disrupt token and put it on.
Any specific number?
I think a random one out of the bag. But to start with, we need to take the 5 grey ones.
Uh-huh.
So 5 of the disrupt tokens are grey. They need to be shuffled. Okay. One of them goes back in there, which gets shuffled in, keeping them face down.
Uh-huh.
And the other 4 go here.
Get them out of here.
There you go. And then Sentry is just a reminder, so you don't have to keep flipping backwards and forwards to the other rule. So Sentry is
Similar.
the same as it was. Numbered spaces. Some effects will refer to numbered spaces. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, pretty
Yeah. I
much.
think that's it. Right. Is that it? So what's that? It now says play your second game.
Play your second game. So the Speeder.
Yeah, we'll do that when it happens. So we need to sort out these tokens by type. So there's all the reinforcements. So these are all triangles. Squares, triangles. Oh, all squares.
Yeah, there's no circles on this.
No circles, right? And then the triangles go on the triangular space. And if it's a question mark, they go face down.
Right.
And the squares go on the square spaces.
But none of them look question marks on them.
I
They all face up.
don't seem to have enough.
Well, 3 short.
Definitely no more triangles in here. Right, let me check the box. Maybe I've not got them all out. Oh,
But because these haven't got question marks on them,
there are some here. That's one.
they go face up. Yes.
Nope. Question marks face down.
No, but without question marks.
Without
face
question marks, they go face up. Yeah, that's everything.
up. Says what? Oh, he's got a symbol.
That's the grapple. It's like 2 daggers
Uh-huh.
or 2 bullets.
Yeah,
Looks like bullets.
There's quite a lot of baddies in this one.
That is a lot of baddies. But we don't know what the triangular tokens will be. So the map rules.
It says 1 spare. Oh no, sorry.
Shouldn't be. Yeah. The covert. During your action step, you may discard a covert Mandalorian feature,
Right.
which can be found on the triangles,
Yeah.
from your space to deal 2 damage to a threat within range 2, or perform a free 3 strength plan action. Okay, so some of these triangles are good guys.
Good Mandalorians.
Good Mandalorians. Right.
And I'm the big blue guy with the heavy armor and the big heavy gun.
Yes.
He's cool.
So we need to get to that. We start here as well. No, you don't.
I don't.
I do.
You do.
So am I carrying? I guess I am. I mean, I should be. I've
You
just
can rescue. When you perform any action in the child's space, you may rescue it.
yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to leave it there, am I?
I don't know, I haven't played an action yet. Might do.
Okay, off we go.
I don't draw my hand yet, do I?
I think you do.
I do.
Yeah. And again, we're playing on standard difficulty. So we have 6 health each
4 cards.
and 4 cards. Alrighty. So we got lots of enemies.
That's exciting starts.
And that's got sentry, and that's got sentry.
Yes, that's not good, is it?
So I don't really want to end up
Can you snipe them?
next to them. No, because default range is only 1.
Well, you've got the gun that shoots far.
I do have the whistling birds, which is to deal 5 damage, but
What's the
only
range on
within
it?
range 1.
Okay.
So
You can split it.
I can split it, but I don't
you
really
move-
want to move 2 to
shot
there because I'll
twice.
get shot twice by those.
And if
So-
you move here, you get shot once by that guy.
Yeah, so what I could do is we could do a little bit of intel,
Find out what that is.
and I can also move. Oh, that moves me 1 space.
Ignoring any.
Ignoring enemy abilities.
Oh.
So
So if you move here
yeah,
and then move there,
yeah. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this as move 1, and
Picking up.
I'm going to pick up Grogu,
come with me, Grogu.
and we're going to go here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tracking fob.
Ooh. Although that is triggering event.
Oh, and in fact, where's the crisis for this?
There isn't any.
So we don't. Oh no, it is 6. Disrupt the action slot with the lowest strength.
So Crisis is now getting a lot worse.
Oh, so disrupt. Let's just check. I think it is. Take
Use
the
a random.
disrupt token. Where would that be?
Is there an index?
Is there an index?
Or cards?
Yes, there is an index. Disrupt tokens, page 11. When an effect disrupts an action, take a random disrupt token from the pool of face down tokens and place it number side up on that action slot. If this happens during the event step and causes an action slot to have 5 or more, resolve an event and possibly a crisis for that slot after resolving the current event.
It can escalate quite badly.
Okay, so if I was to do that, it would...
Trigger that, trigger that, trigger that.
It's got to be done. So I'm going to do intel at range 4.
Those 3 are your options.
Yeah, I think this one.
You like the look at that one?
Yeah. So I'm going to do some intel on this one. Yeah, so you want to avoid that. That's bad.
That is bad.
And now I get to move 1 space, ignoring enemy abilities. So I sneak in here.
Trapped them. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. So we now do the event step, and this triggers a crisis, which disrupts the slot with the lowest strength.
Could be one of those 2.
So that's 2, and that's 2. Do we choose? Yes, we choose.
I think so.
I would have thought we choose.
And it says like active player chooses basically.
Yeah, okay. So we'll disrupt this one. No, this one. Let's disrupt this one. So we take a random token
There we go.
and we put it on there. It's a 2. So this has now got 4 on it already.
Mm-hmm. But then,
Now we have an event.
okay, but nearly then.
Brawl. All melee move 2 spaces.
So that one, and that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then 2 melee do an attack within range 0.
Can't.
Which is fine. But because we did some of the card,
Yeah, jump that.
and then this goes, and this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Then,
Now you can make the sound effects.
in I come.
Right. So when you perform your first action of the game, that player places this character.
Oh, so when you did your first action of the game, I should have appeared.
No, before you do your first action of the game.
Oh, okay.
So now,
Well,
where are you going to go? Okay, which means you reveal.
yeah, I wanted to reveal it
Okay.
anyway.
Oh, right. So that
Oh,
is the speeder. So when the speeder is revealed, discard it. and move the child 4 spaces towards the...
Space.
What?
If the child was carried and this happens, first drop it.
Okay, so thematically, what's that about? What just happened?
We tried to keep him safe in a speeder, and it got shot on, and then it drove back a bit.
Okay, so the child has... So I've dropped the child,
into a speeder.
and it's gone back here.
Yeah, but that's that done there. It's better than it doing over here.
It is.
Now it's only 2 for the speeder. I'm assuming there's only one of them.
I hope so.
When the speeder is revealed.
That means there's only one. Right.
So I haven't had an action yet.
You have not had...
How strong is this guy on me? 2.
And which one are you shooting?
1 on me.
Okay, because that's got grapple. And grapple says, deals you 1 damage if you move out of its space. Okay, so you got rid of that. He's dead. Shot. That's another thing that I quite like about this game. It isn't like other games where I'm tracking the amount of health it's got. It's just, I've hit it, it's
Imperial
gone.
Assault with
I've
the
hit
amount
it,
of
it's
little
gone.
tokens I've got around all the people.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare. I'm going to do this because I can get a bonus 1.
So you get 2. Did we shuffle these?
I did, yeah. But, and it's an event doesn't happen either. Oh, okay, well. I'll have a strategize and put that on top. I could have another go now. But...
So it says perform 1 additional action. I assume that needs to be a different action.
Yeah, so not one that I've done before. Because the other one says, even if you've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
So... I could move a load. But then there's a load of baddies.
There is. I mean, what you've done isn't going to trigger an event.
No, but I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. No grapples, no sentries, no issues. Or go back and get
Yeah, when you move into an enemy hex, you have to stop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll be done. I'll save that for another time.
So, no events. I forgot to draw up. So I've drawn my whistling birds, which is a shame because you killed that.
Okay.
Otherwise, I could have killed all of these. But we need to go back here and get this.
Take Whistling Birds at first, though, because that's the 2 sentry people.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a waste. It's 5 damage.
Oh, but I couldn't kill that one. Well, I could have done, if you'd have told me.
I don't know who you are. You've just arrived. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to help, honest. I could have killed the other guy. I had a 4.
Okay, I'm going to do it because this is almost going to trigger anyway. So I'll play Whistling Birds and I'll do 5 damage, split however I want within threats at range 1. So I'll do 2 damage to that, 1 damage to that, and 2 to you because I don't know who you are.
Hey!
Right, then...
I'm Paz Vizsla. Come on.
Then I'm going to play 4 movement.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm going to go 1, 2 and pick up Grogu and 3, 4 and come back.
Get over here, Grogu, you monkey.
Right, so we're resolving this.
Yes.
It's a crisis.
Everything goes on Intel then.
Yeah, a random counter goes on Intel. And we have an event. Thermal detonator. Deal 1 damage to any character. I'll take it. Oh, hang on.
No, because Grogu will drop.
Yeah, if I take damage...
You just drop him, don't you? He flees. She goes to an enemy space if possible.
If you're dealt damage while carrying the child, it flees to an adjacent space. It must flee to a space containing an enemy or a face-down threat if able.
Nope.
So we could just get him to flee to there.
And I could pick him up.
Yeah. So I'll take the damage.
We'll juggle him.
I'll drop him.
Throw him to me.
And he runs to here. Stop touching things. Okay.
Then that's that one done.
So that's that one
The
done.
yellow token, I guess, gets shuffled in.
No,
Isn't it?
they just go there. It's just the grey ones with the starting ones.
When you run out of these.
That's when we reshuffle them.
Okay.
And then this triggers with 5.
Which is just an event.
Which is just an event. Which is a sharpshooter is going to do something. So 2 sharpshooters are going to attack within range 3. And after an enemy attacks, it moves 1 space away from the nearest player.
So there's 2 sharpshooters on the board.
Yep.
Both, one can hit me, one can hit you.
Okay, so we take 1 each.
Then I drop the...
Well, you weren't carrying it.
That's true, I wasn't carrying it.
No.
Good point.
So we both take 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
They then move 1 space away from the nearest player. Now, there is something in the rulebook about
So
moving away.
He can move here.
Well, that's not. It's not really away. It's still 2 away from me.
Yeah, true, it is. And me.
I do remember reading something. Here we go. Some rare effects move enemies away from a character. To do so, move the enemy so that each space moved makes the enemy 1 movement further away from that character. This might make it move closer to another character. If it cannot move further away, it does not move.
So again, this one
Doesn't move.
is 3 away from me, and moving there is 3 away from me.
Oh, and it can't move there because it's on
Can't
top of
jump
the
down.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. So it
Leave
doesn't
the
move. And then
That goes.
This
and those
goes.
go.
nice. And then I'll draw back up. Here we go.
Share about this,
Hmm.
but I'm going to do it anyways. Why am I there? That's not much damage.
I mean, we don't need to fight our way through all of these. We could just fight our way through the
We just
top
need to
part.
get there.
Yeah.
Exactly range 1. That's no use. Okay. Pew.
4 damage. Gone.
Pick up the
Yep.
badger. And I'm going to do this. This is the way.
This is the way.
You get to do a free 3 strength plan action.
Could be you.
Could be me, but I've already got one.
Are you going to give it to me? Okay, so I do a 3 strength plan action. Never done one of these. I'm going to have defend. I'm going to put that one on top. I'm going to discard that one.
And then I do some intel for 3.
3 intel.
There's that one or there's that one?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to probably go that way.
We are
anyway.
probably going to go that way
So
anyway.
it's probably worth checking this
Yeah.
one. Yeah, let's just not go up there.
Okay.
That was that. That was that.
You done?
I could do this, but I won't. Yeah,
Okay. So this triggers an event.
it does.
So assault. 1 melee enemy moves 3.
This one, then, I imagine.
Or it could be that one. But probably that one. I think we want that to move that one, don't we? And then either a sharpshooter or a blaster
Oh,
shoots somebody within range 2. So we're going to have this shooting me, and I use my defend.
Oh, you got to defend, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. There we go. Now don't drop Grogu. So
And then
get hit.
that's this.
That's that one done.
Done.
Avoid taking the token off.
And now it's my go.
Go. Drop.
So you're currently carrying Grogu.
I am.
And that is a space with an enemy token.
Oh, I like that as well. That's cool. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Look at my go again. Well, that fella, the 4.
Yeah, I am.
And there's a 4.
Oh no, I do have a 4. We're going to have to do it.
Yeah, it just means that move gets a token on it.
it's
Or
gonna-
intel. You can choose one of the two, I guess.
It's going to have to be 4. Shoot it.
Dead.
And yeah, let's move 3.
I'll go see what that is.
Yeah.
Might be a good guy.
It's not.
Oh, that one wasn't. That one wasn't.
Maybe there is only one.
Maybe the one over here.
Okay, so we are triggering this, and it's a crisis. So we have to disrupt the action slot with the lowest strength, which is intel. And then we get an event.
3.
So 2 blaster people move 1,
So one on you, so he doesn't have
so
to.
he doesn't move.
There's this one and this one.
Yep, so they both move.
They don't have to. Okay, because yeah.
You could probably send that round.
Well,
Oh no, it moves towards the closest character. Yeah.
yeah.
And then
That was
2
a sentry.
blaster people shoot within range 2.
So both these 2 hit you, or
Yeah.
do you want to spread the damage? I mean, you've already got 2 damage. 1 on me, 1 on you. But then I'll drop Grogu.
Yeah, but if you drop Grogu and move it to there,
Yeah.
that's fine. So I take 1 damage,
Alright.
and then Grogu gets dropped. he moves to an enemy if possible,
Uh-huh.
or a face down token, but there isn't one, so we can have him run to there.
Well, you'd think he'd move towards there, but it's good that he doesn't.
Very good that he doesn't. So we did that, and we did that, which means
Which was those two.
That's those two. I draw back up.
Mm-hmm. Which is my turn. So that sentry guy's a pain. Although,
Yeah.
or is it? Or is it?
I don't know. Because if you run past it,
Well, or is it?
have you got a range 2 attack?
Hold them off.
Okay.
Move, but I can do this first. Choose any character that has a planning card. Oh, you got rid of your planning card.
I don't have a planning. You do.
I do, but I don't want to get hit first.
What would it have allowed me to do?
Do a free 2 strength action of your choice. Which would make me to shoot him.
Yeah.
Which would have been good. But their planning card's gone. I had a thing giving a planning card.
Yeah, if I'd have known you had that, I wouldn't have got rid of the defend. But now we know.
Well, yeah, I just drew it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But if we knew the decks more, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to just take the damage from the guy, the
Mhm.
sentry guy. It's weird, isn't it? So, okay. I do that then, because I've got a planning card.
So perform a free 2 strength action of your choice.
But first, I move 1.
Okay. And you take a damage from that.
Yeah. Then I take a 2 strength action of my choice, which is
Shoot it.
Well, I will actually shoot this guy to knock him down to
Okay. He's down to 1.
1 health. Take 2 damage.
Yeah. And you can pick up.
Got Grogu. Then I'm going to do that. Heavy blaster cannon. Instead of performing this action, deal 2 damage up to 3 different threats to exactly range 1. So I'll kill both of these guys.
2 damage.
Up to 3 different
Up
foes.
to 3 different threats.
One here, one here. He had 2 health and one he had.
So
1
you
health.
could do 2 damage to that as well. And that.
I have to be
Range 1.
exactly range 1.
That's range 1. That's
That-
range 1.
No, but that's you.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
No, that's you. I know, I was just going to wipe them out for that.
Okay.
I've still got Grogu.
All good?
Now, I could do another action.
Do we want to? I think we're all okay, aren't we? Because you've done that,
Yeah,
you've done
I've
that.
So I'd have to be doing something, but they're quite high up already.
Yeah, don't think we need to.
No.
So we're not triggering any events.
Nope. Right.
Okay. Well, there's got to be some good stuff somewhere.
I'm going to intel next time.
So I've got a 3 attack. It will cause an event to happen, but
Just an event, not a crisis.
They're
They're both half dead. If we kill that guy and then go round.
Yeah. So I'm going to play that as a 3 attack.
Right.
To just kill that guy on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot him. And then I'm going to play.
No, you want to move, but the move's a bit full as well, isn't it? Well, everything's full.
Everything's full. I'm going
Full
to
day.
tip that to 5. But instead of planning, I'm just going to go and get a defend card. So there's one in the discard pile. So I'll just take that.
Okay, nice. Best spell armor. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So no event. We do have an event here.
It's question mark one there.
Flip the nearest face down threat face up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's a baddie.
It's a grappling
And it's a
full
grapply
health
baddie.
melee body. Right. That's that done.
Grapple isn't a range, is it? It's just you have to be when he goes out of its
When
space.
you move out of its space.
Yeah. Oh, it's my gun back.
And then this resolves an event.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a reinforcement token on the nearest star.
Only one. Well, I suppose the yellow one.
Yeah, so that's a reinforcement token. 5 melee.
Ooh.
And then 1 sharpshooter shoots somebody within range 3.
Shoots me.
That's you. Take damage.
We've only got one, haven't we? Oh, 4. Then he can go to your space?
He
Or does have to
can.
go to an empty space?
Nope. Enemy or face down if able. So yeah, he flees there.
4 of 6.
Yeah. Okay, so that's this cleared. So that goes. That's yours. This is mine. I draw back up to 4.
Oh, what's the intel now? That's got a blaster gun, which we've got one fella there.
So if you can get rid of him before the event triggers, unfortunately that means we'll get a reinforcement token.
Yeah.
But we got rid of most of the
He might
baddies.
move 2 and that's it. Or
Yeah.
move 1.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is. Because I want to do intel, really.
I currently am not carrying Grogu.
You're not.
He's in my space.
Oh, move. Move. It's full of cards.
It is, yeah. But you're going to have to.
Yeah. Let's do this. This is the way.
Such a good card.
So I can intel this one.
Yep.
Because it's 3 away. Unfortunately, I can't get to that one.
Okay.
Don't want to go there either.
Right.
Where are these good people?
And then choose any character that can perform a 3 strength plan action.
And you've got a token.
You
I've
want
got
it?
one token. I'll have another one. Probably worth taking another defend.
Yeah.
Um,
Any on top?
yeah, that one go on top. And then that one goes on the bottom, I guess.
Oh,
Or discarded.
Okay. Is that your 2 actions?
Nope, that's only the one. This is the way. So you haven't picked up Grogu yet.
I didn't take an action.
Which token did I look at? This one.
That one.
So do I? We've looked at that one, that one, that one. Do I just? No, I could run all the
I
way
think
over.
just run. Yeah.
I've got to defend.
Yeah. It's a bit risky, but go for it.
Do I pick up Grogu on
You
move?
can do. I think it probably is worth doing. So put him on there.
Yeah.
What you got? What we found?
It's a goodie.
Yay. So during your action step, you may discard that token from your space to deal 2 damage to a threat within range 2, or to perform a free 3 strength plan action. Now, is it actually worth dealing 2 damage to something? I mean, it possibly is, because then I could come in and kill it.
The thing is, I could nearly kill it myself.
Right. Because you haven't done an attack action.
You can only have one of these at a time, can't you?
One of each type, yeah.
Restrict the plan action. Decisions. So I could use that to draw 2 skill cards, then get a free 3 strength plan action.
Oh, and or perform 1 additional action this turn.
Oh, you want to do and,
That's
wouldn't you?
amazing.
You'd want to do and.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that then.
Okay, so you're going to strategize.
I've still got an action left. So now I've got 2 actions.
Yes.
But I've got to draw 2 cards first.
Did you not just move?
Oh, yes, I did move and this is the way.
You've had 2.
But I've got an action.
So you have 1 action left, which can either be attack or plan.
But I can draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Oh. So, in which case, I can attack for 3.
Yep.
Bin that off.
For another 2.
5.
Dead.
There we go.
That's
That's what I wanted to happen.
Okay. So, event step. We have a crisis.
We do.
So we're going to disrupt this. So the plan action gets disrupted.
Uh-huh.
And then we have
With a 1.
a blaster event. 2 blaster enemies attack within range 3. If a character is carrying the child, these enemies can only attack that character.
So this guy attacked me.
Yeah.
I've got defend.
Okay.
So it doesn't do me any
It
damage.
doesn't do you any damage, so you
Don't
don't drop the child.
Don't drop the child.
And is there another blaster 1 on the board?
Nope.
Hey. Right, so that's that done. That's yours.
There's only one there.
That's yours. And that's mine. This doesn't trigger. This does trigger. And again, it's another crisis. So we're disrupting the move action.
Okay.
And then we get another event. So 3 things, move 2. Oh, and if it was 6 or more,
Which it is.
deal 1 damage to the character carrying the child if able. Yeah, right. 3 things, move 2.
So
We'll move that one. I'd say we move that one.
onto you.
Yeah.
Well, he can't move off him because of his
No,
thing.
I know. And I'd say move that one.
Onto me.
Yeah. So then you take a damage, which you can't defend.
5.
So Grogu runs away, and he runs away into
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the unrevealed token is.
Ouch.
Right weakness. And then that one goes, oh. See, that was the danger of doing that.
That one goes.
But this is the way cards are too good.
But these are all clear now. Sort of.
Oh, nice.
The problem is I need a 4 attack. So grapple is I'm going to take a damage if I move out of its space. It's a damage.
It is.
I can, yeah.
If you can't kill it. But then you can block the damage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
With your defend card.
I could. It's just. Yeah.
Oh, the attack spot is used.
I think I'm going to play a flamethrower here. I'm going to deal 2 damage to an enemy in my space, in
And
addition
2
to
damage.
this, which is another 2 damage. So I'm going to flame him. Flambade. Right, that's my attack done.
We need to get in here, don't we? But
Yeah.
all of us. If you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, picking up the child.
Yeah. No.
And you can't get here at all.
Nope.
Can you intel this? Can you move
I mean,
closer
I could.
at least? Not much point in it. We
Yeah,
have to go there anyway.
I'm going to move 1. Going to go and hide behind the building.
So we get an event.
We do get an event for this.
This is question mark 1.
The child flees unless the character carrying the child discards one of their planning cards. Well, nobody's
one-
carrying the child.
And then get a new event card.
So the child flees.
So does he actually move, I guess? Where's the card?
If you are dealt damage, the child flees. Some events can also cause the child to flee without dealing damage. Simply follow the rules above. But if the child is not carried, it does not flee. Okay, so it only flees if it's being carried. Regardless, then resolve 1 additional event card.
Another question mark.
Swarm.
Oh,
Oh dear.
so we've got 2 baddies here and here.
So, yeah, I mean, the question is,
Is the yellow one?
and we don't know this, and I will ask the publisher afterwards, but is the gold star space still counted as a star for this? I'm going to say it does.
Yeah.
So we get 1 there and 1 there.
That says in the gold.
Yeah, so I think it is.
There's nothing in the rule book about that, as far as you know.
Don't think so.
We've got 2, 4 bad.
Yeah, bad.
Bad. And that was that event, though, wasn't it?
Bad, very bad. That was that event, so that's gone. That's gone. It's tough.
It is tough.
I get 1 card. I then have to shuffle my deck.
I'm nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. But then I suppose it's good that it's tough. That means if there are short little missions,
Yeah,
if you fail them, you just have
you
to
just play again.
carry on going.
Yeah. Right.
I could do that, but then that's worth
So there's what? There's 2 4. Oh no, there's 1 4 there and something else which we don't know what it is.
And there's a 4 underneath, and there's a 3 now on me.
Oh yeah.
So I can kill the guy on me, or I can kill one of the others. But what are we doing next?
Well,
all 3.
possibly all 3.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So it could be just game over, man.
If you take 1 more damage, it's game over.
Yeah. So I could kill one of them.
Well, unless you just play cards that don't trigger an attack, which you won't.
Which I won't.
It won't trigger an event.
But I can kill one of them.
Okay.
Which one do I kill? One on me or one of the others?
I think the one on you.
But it's 4 damage.
Okay, maybe the other one then.
1 on Grogu.
Yeah.
But we need to get here, so we're going to have to... it's
Yeah.
pain in it. We've all gone in the wrong place.
Okay.
And then I'll do a plan. I need more cards to keep you
You
alive.
do. Planning for 2.
Mm-hmm. So not bad luck, but yes, strategize and discard the bad luck, please.
So if I...
So I could do that.
You could now do a third action. But is it worth it?
Well, I won't be able to attack. I won't be able to plan.
No.
I'll only be able to intel or move. Which I don't think is going to be worthwhile. I think I'll play like that.
So I don't want to cause an event, but I think it's going to happen.
You got move. Can you kill 2 people?
No. But I can move 2, which won't trigger an event. And that will move into here. And we'll have a look at this.
Is it the
goodie? Which means I take a damage.
not a goodie?
Because he's got a sentry. So I've taken... Oh, I'll defend it. No, I won't defend it. I'll save the defend. Because you've got your card that I can do something if I have a card. Can I now pick Grogu up? I believe I can. Although, do I want to? Because if I take damage, he'll flee. And he'll flee to there, which is actually good. So yeah, I think we'll pick.
Yeah, it's good.
So I could now...
So you took the damage, but then you picked it up after you took the damage.
Picked it up after I've taken the damage.
What an instructed card.
So I could plan, or I could just shoot something.
Can you kill anything?
I can.
But then that
it will trigger an event.
Which might kill me and move game over.
Yeah.
With all those, there's now 3 people.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prevent that damage. And then I'm going to plan, using my special Beskar armor,
Getting it back again.
take it back again.
Nice.
And that doesn't trigger any events.
Okay. Then it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
So it might be worth me strategizing first.
Just to draw some
Get
extra
6
cards.
Really, to try and do as much as I can. If I get that gun, which shoots things
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping to get my...
within
ball
range,
things.
and I get a whole other action,
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be worth it, isn't it?
So, strategizing.
I did not get the gun,
Ah,
but you've got a planning card.
I have a
So
planning
I've got
card.
that thing now.
That's it.
So if I move in here,
Yeah.
I don't get damage from this guy. 'Cause I'm not sitting- But what about this guy?
Yes, because you've ended your movement within range 1 of a sentry.
So that sucks. So, but if I do this and get you to do it first,
I'm
you
gonna
get a
shoot-
free-
I'm going to shoot that.
2 strength action of your choice,
There you go. Done.
and then I move in here,
Awesome stuff.
safe as houses. But we need to kill that guy.
We do.
But I can do that. But it would trigger an event, probably.
It's going to... Well, the only way we can...
We've got an event triggering here.
We've got an event
We've got
triggering
2
here, but that would
actions.
be 2 events triggering. If you put one on here.
But if that guy's dead,
Yeah, all I'm thinking...
we need him dead to complete the
Yeah,
mission.
if in my turn, I attacked it, killed it, and then moved to here, we win.
Yeah.
So triggering 1 event rather than 2 might be better.
If I had 1 more health and I could have taken that damage, you could have used your 2 strength and choice to move. And then I could have killed it and we're job done.
So instead of me killing that, you're saying
I was
that
here
I could have used my 2 strength action.
to move here, but then I'd still take a damage, wouldn't I, from the sentry?
Yes, and then you die.
Then I'd die.
So we have to kill that.
Have to kill that.
Okay.
And then I get the move of 1.
And you get a move of 1 and you move to there. Right.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So that's my second of 3 actions.
Right.
So I get a 3 strength plan action, choosing myself.
Do we not want to use this 3 strength action to kill that or that?
Well, I've got another action as well.
Okay.
3 things plan action has to be.
Oh, it's got to be a straight. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I just had to keep you alive.
It's specifically a 3 strength plan action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Wait a sec. Let me do that first. Keep that guy, 2 health guy alive. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do this first. Because then, if I get something that keeps me alive,
Yeah.
like a defend,
Right.
put any of them on top. They're both the same.
Okay.
Go the other one.
Right. So you did that first. You also get 3 intel. Or, and I've been forgetting this.
Oh, I can move.
You can choose an enemy within range 3 and move it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I play this. Yeah. Which gives me move 1. Which I take a damage. But
You take a damage, but you defend.
then you get to do a 2 strength action for twice, which is move with
And I
Grogu.
take a damage, which I defend.
Yes.
So I don't drop Grogu.
And then we've done
And
it.
we win.
Ah!
Wow. So I didn't need any of these.
No, right?
Wow.
Why, gosh.
I think we got that right.
I think that sounds right.
And this is Paul in the editing room. Unfortunately, we didn't get it right. The one rule we forgot is that you actually have to play until the end of a turn. And the phases where you draw one of the crisis cards or you reveal that and the enemies activate, we didn't do that. So unfortunately, yes, we did make a mistake at the end of this video and it may have made a difference. So apologies for that. Make sure when you're playing it that you have to play till the end of the active player's turn before you can win the game. Right, I want to have a look at these tokens, because were there any other good guys? No.
So there's one.
There's only one.
Ah, this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
there's
two.
two. And this one. There's 3.
Okay, there's 3. We only found one of them.
So
Right.
wait, no, let's do it that way around.
So let's talk about our opinions after our second game. I still enjoyed it, but it feels more like a tactical combat game
That did.
Than-
didn't it?
an adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
Although there was the emergent narrative of picturing moving around
And
the
Grogu
things,
running off.
yeah, there was no actual narrative in the story.
If more of these came out, maybe.
Yes,
Because if you're
But
like, oh, another
still,
Mandalorian's
it's still,
out.
and we don't know what the other missions are like, and I don't mind it, but it is very much a tactical combat game.
Yeah, there's no story
That's what
really
the
with
game is, and if that's not your thing, if you are looking for
that.
something with
Lots of story.
narrative, I mean, even Imperial Assault,
Oh, it
because it's driven by the app,
has loads of story.
has got
coming up all the
loads
time.
of story with
All
lots
those
of combat
things
mixed in.
happen,
This
yeah.
this seems purely just a sort of combat-y tactical thing game. It is still very good. It is still very streamlined. I like some of the design decisions, and this
And it's tight, isn't it?
is very tight.
Oh,
And this card system is really good. So that's my thoughts after 2 games.
I agree.
Okay.
I mean, what new things did we get? Some extra cards. I did have my one of getting an event only is a jetpack.
Okay.
Move directly to any space within range 3,
Nice.
ignoring threats and elevation.
And mine was the Whistling Birds,
Yeah.
which is the
Sort of
damage
flying
all the way around, which is nice. So I
Potentially.
like these new cards. And we introduced Grapple, which is different.
To
Because
sentry,
normally
but-
you can move out of their spaces. No, you can't.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything else in there.
Okay, yeah,
We
so
didn't
it deals
have
your damage if you end your movement within range 1.
Yeah. So basically, if you do this action,
So they appeared in awkward places, but then that's random, I suppose.
mm,
They might not have been there. We
But-
had some evil cards come up.
we did. But using intel to move other people is also really useful.
That was his thing, wasn't it? So him about helping you and getting to do actions out of your turn.
Yeah.
And drawing cards out of your turn.
Okay. We are going to go through the guide because it says, after you complete your second game, flip this card and follow the instructions. So if you don't want any spoilers, switch off now. Thank you very much for watching. Give the video a like and all of that sort of usual stuff. But we're now going to flip over to this to see what's new for game 3. So at the end of your second game, there is now a new rules card. There are 8 skill cards, 1 for each character, and 3 new events.
So your deck gets thicker.
Yeah.
So you don't take any out.
And there are 4 motive cards which are used when you open envelope 1.
Oh.
Now, it says these are used when you open envelope 1. I don't know when you are instructed to open envelope 1. It says, if you would like to unlock new ways to play the game, including hidden traitors, you may open envelope 1 now.
Oh.
If you want to keep things simple, do not open the envelope at this time.
Okay.
You'll be instructed to later. So in other words, if you're a family and you're learning this game, and you're at the point where you're thinking, okay, we're actually enjoying this like it is, don't open envelope 1. If you're a heavier gamer and you're thinking this is all a bit simple, then open envelope 1 now.
I don't think it's very simple.
No.
It's not super simple.
But what we're going to do is so now we've got new types of enemies. So the enemies in the next mission will be disrupting enemies. Some abilities will disrupt an enemy. When this happens, place a disrupt token from the pool on the enemy. Oh no, it's not disrupting enemies, as in enemies that disrupt you. It's disrupting enemies, as in things you can do can disrupt enemies.
Right.
What you do is you put that on. A disrupted enemy cannot move or attack during the event step.
Okay, that's stunned.
Yeah, stuns. Each time it would move or attack, you remove the disruption token from it. Also, it can use its abilities, for example, grapple. So you can disrupt enemies. The new skill cards that we have are wild skill cards.
Ooh.
So they count as 1, but wherever you play them,
You can do
can do a thing. And you will notice there's actually 5 action slots.
Ooh.
So there is going to be a 5th action that is going to open up,
Ooh.
presumably on mission 3.
Little Mandalorian symbol.
So what would be your...
As this thing. So 2. When performing this action, add 2 strength for each planning card you have. I'm going to stack up. Max plus 4 strength. So if I have 2 planning cards,
Right.
it goes up to 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But then obviously it only counts for 2 for the purposes of events.
Right.
Which is nice. But I'm all about getting the planning cards as well, aren't I?
Yes.
Well, but I might not play him again.
No,
Only 4
true.
missions.
True.
He's gone. Mando will be back.
There is a question from Lars in the chat, and it was about this card. We explained this card in the first video. So it's 1 unless you play it on the attack action. If you play it on the attack action, it counts as 2. But in the event phase, it's still just 1. So that's what that card does. And I think you had some of those as well.
Yes, I've got all things for plan.
Okay, and there's 3 new ones of these.
Extra plan.
So we have snipers, firefight, and get them. Just some more event cards. And then if you choose to play with the optional hidden traitor module, which I will never ever play with because that is not my thing, you've basically got these 4 cards.
I wonder how they work then.
Well, in a 2-player game, you will shuffle them, and
One of them's the baddie, one of the goodie.
some is the traitor. Yeah, no, I will never play with those
But
cards.
then you just
No.
I mean, is it something where someone can point out you're the traitor, and if they do, it's
No.
otherwise you can tell straight away that they're just doing the wrong thing, or can they just kill themselves?
I don't know. Some people like that kind of thing. And you'll see what's in this deck is basically more character cards, more events, more character cards, more events. Yeah, so as you play later, your character gets an ability.
That's very much like the Harry Potter game.
Right.
The Harry Potter game, you end up just with the basic character card like this, but then as you upgrade, you'll get ones with abilities.
Yeah.
But
And
same
there's
thing.
also expert enemy abilities. So
Ooh.
there's 4 more enemy abilities
Okay. Cool.
once you play through it. So my comments that I made at the start of the first video, which was you can play any of the missions, but using all of the extra rules. The problem with that is that the enemies for mission 1 are fixed.
Right, but are they if you play sandbox?
Not sure.
You're going to have these.
Yeah, so the enemy, I don't know if the game is going to include new tokens for mission 1.
Is there a section in the rulebook in relation to playing sandbox?
Let's have a look.
Setup.
So if you decide to play sandbox mode, you can use any characters in any mission instead of the event of the Mandalorian. If a character is chosen that is not referenced in the mission briefing, it has no set of rules. No. So we'll look at this later because there is space in the insert,
Quite nice.
and all credit to them for doing a cardboard insert and not a plastic insert. there is space in these trays for more threat tokens.
Like
So
the expansions.
no. I think it's what's in the envelope.
Here.
So I'm going to guess here, and I might be right, I might be wrong, but I think there are going to be additional tokens in there which might possibly change the enemies from mission 1.
Have a look in one.
We'll have a look in a minute, so that they've got different abilities. Because otherwise, if you play mission 1 again, you're still just using all of these enemies.
You haven't got any expert enemies
for mission 1. So you whilst your character is different,
and stronger,
you're not using any of these. I don't know. Right. So we are now going to open envelope 1. If you do not want to see what's in envelope 1,
ooh, secrets.
Switch off now. Thank you very much for watching and all of that stuff.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
So there's a bunch of tokens.
Which are tokens, right? Okay.
Oh, hello.
Now, okay, these tokens have got. So these aren't numbered.
A, B, C, D.
These are just A, B, C, and D. They are not coded to a particular mission.
There's a rules supplement 1. Mercenary missions. Instead of retelling about the Mandalorian, mercenary missions are to create your own stories.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, I went down the shops and I bought some bananas. And then I realised that they were on offer. So I bought an extra. Is that kind of story?
Exactly that. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Have you read this? The player mercenary mission, choose any map and place the mercenary mission sheet covering the map's mission briefing. So there's like a different mission.
Aha. So it isn't just 4 missions.
No.
It's the same map.
And these are double-sided.
Okay. Yeah. Suddenly there is a lot more.
Suddenly there's a lot more.
There's a lot more in this game.
Can be different.
So you could play.
So there's 4 missions.
You could play this map
times 4 maps
with this mission.
Yeah.
Or this one. A, B, C, D. That's what these.
That's what they are.
Tokens are for.
Map
we also have
sheet.
A new attack action.
Ooh.
So the new attack action is deal # damage to a threat within range 1, or discard a retaliate card to deal 1 damage to a character in your space.
It's one of the planning cards.
Okay.
Hidden motives. Let's go talking about the baddie hidden thingy.
Is that for the hidden traitor thing?
Yeah.
So this hidden motives here, does that mean you only use this if playing hidden motives? So
not necessarily. Well, that probably
maybe.
Probably the failure objective. I would have. Well, no, that's still a phone.
Well, hidden motives. There are moments in Mandalorian where he finds himself fighting against his former allies. Some mercenary missions can have one player secretly working against the group. These are labelled as hidden motives. So my question is, can you play this without using hidden motives?
Oh, so can have one.
It says can. I hate the word can.
In these missions, each player secretly uses a motive card.
Yeah, we're not sure. But it might be that if you don't want to use the hidden traitor, then you can't play these. Not sure.
When you are defeated, reveal a motive card. If you are loyal, the game ends normal, all players lose. If you're disloyal, you are limited and the other players continue without you.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Right.
Tactical skills.
So what it's done is it's collected all of the new rules that have been introduced
so far
onto there. Now, we're not going to open envelope 2. I don't know when you would open envelope 2, but we're going to keep that a secret.
When instructed.
Yes, when instructed. I did see that it was at the end of the deck. I think at the end of this deck.
Okay.
So once you've been through all of this,
it's going to be more things to do, I guess. Yeah. In the sandbox. So that's suddenly made the game a lot bigger.
Yes, it has with these.
And for people who went and, for example, had a demo at UK Games Expo, or
they only
watched a video
mission 1.
of Mission 1 and that's it, and don't want to have the spoilers of this, they don't know that.
No.
So they'll look at the box and go, 4 missions.
Yeah.
And be slightly put off, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
that's interesting. So you could say, without spoilers, there is more than meets the eye.
Yes.
To people, I suppose.
Well, I think as more people put videos out about this game, I think it'll be clear. There will be some people who probably will use one of these missions.
Yeah, they'll go straight to sandbox mode, unlock it all, and say, right.
Yeah.
After you've done the mission, this is what the game looks like. Which might be something we do in the future.
I'm keen to see what these other characters play like. So these are all characters from the series, and
Yep.
Yeah, they will all play very differently. So,
Yeah.
right, cool. We're all done. Thank you very much to everybody for watching. And as I mentioned at the start of the first video, these videos are not sponsored. So big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. But that's it for now.
That's it.
We're all done. Thank you, Rick. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.